Instapot Max. Now the benefits of this go beyond just being a powerful electric pressure cooker. It is also a pressure canner. The manual on the Instapot Max series. Now I made this purchase recently, this Instapot Max. This particular model offers canning, along with its powerfulness of being a power pressure cooker. Let me show you some of the results that it yields. Here we have carrots, and this is my orange chicken. Now this particular rack goes into the bottom so that when you place your jars inside, they rest upon it. Let me show you a little bit more about this Instapot. I went ahead and plugged up the Instapot Max, and as you can see, it's reading off, but it's also showing us the current time of the day. Now I had this unplugged and sitting in my cabinet to save space, but it has a memory chip with a small battery inside so that each time you plug it back up, it maintains the clock time that you set when you originally unpack it from out of the box. Now uniquely, it is stainless steel, it is 6 quarts, and this lid, when you place it upon it, it's going to give you a little chime. And then I can turn it, and now it's letting me know that the lid is perfectly in place. This back here is the pressure valve. But what is also unique about this particular model is it is completely digital. Everything on this panel is touch. These little buttons are all touch. So if you want pressure canning, and it will go ahead and you can establish the time by rolling the dial. You can also change your venting. And it has recipes and so forth within the book and the guide to tell you what needs to be set to what, including your altitude and if you want noise or no noise. There are so many things that you can do with this one appliance. It will replace basically 9 appliances. You can saute with it. You can make sauce veda, which is a broth, a seasoning sauce, a soup. Rice, saute and slow cook, pressure cook, your soups and broths, canning, and yogurt. And I will tell you this, it also has what they call the NutriBurst. Now I'm not here to sell you the Instapot. I am sharing with you an upgrade in your appliance that can save you a lot of time and definitely give you a lot of bang for your buck and put money in your pocket and into your budget. Free it up so that you have some more versatility and you can purchase more things. Now if I were canning with this, I would place this rack on the inside. This booklet has all the instructions. It also has a free app that you can download with tons of recipes. And then it has a cheating chart guide for cooking time for certain things. For example, you can fix 4 servings of rice in this Instapot in 3 minutes. That's a major time saver. Now here's what's really great. Because I can can with this Instapot, I can do 4 pints at one time. I can do 4 of these largemouth 1.5 at a time. So that's a big time savings. I can prepare meals in a jar in advance. And that's exactly what I did here with the orange chicken. On the carrots, I saved big time on this. This jar of carrots only costed me 51 cents. I was able to can 7 pints of carrots in this Instapot in as little as like 25 minutes. That yielded me 7 pints that I will have to put in anything I want. Fresh, nutritious, organic carrots bought at the grocery store in a 5-pound bag. I simply did my cleaning of them, placed them into my jars with my hot water and my salt, placed them in the canner, and turned it on. Now, if I wanted to wake this up, I can press the button, I can select canning, and then I would, of course, select my time. I can adjust this based on how long I want it to can. For carrots, it's usually 25 minutes. The pressure is already standardly set. It modifies based on where you live unless you're in a high altitude, and then you can make your adjustments here. You can simply Google to find out exactly how much above sea level you are and what is your altitude setting. You press that button for the settings, and then you can change it for your footage right here. So it's real simple, easy to do. So if I were canning, I could select canning. I would modify my minutes. I would put the amount of water it calls for, which is 3 cups, place my jars within, and I can actually set it to start warming up the water. And it'll preheat, it'll pressure can, and then it will keep it warm and actually vent and cut itself off. The Instapot Max. The instructions are really easy to follow. You can Google those, you can use their book, or you can purchase you a ball canning book. Really simple, easy to use, budget friendly, and definitely worth the investment. There are other models on the market, but for user friendly, safety, and all of the bells and whistles, along with all of any issues have been tweaked and gotten out of this. So this is quality, and you know that you're safe and there's nothing to be afraid of. It will simply seal and it will vent itself without you simply running your panel and starting, and that's it. So that is one of the appliances that whenever you are considering upgrading and making some changes, look into purchasing yourself a pressure cooker that is also a pressure canner. Instapot Max, specifically 6-quart unit by Instapot, does do pressure cooking and pressure canning at the specifications required to guard against food poisoning, botulism, and give the right amount of pressure so you can even can meat, a meal in a jar, just like me. The warranty was intact, which is about 3 years on the Instapot. They truly stand behind the appliance. The money you will save and free up your budget, take the stress off of you, and provide nutritious, beneficial meals very quickly to your family. You can literally have a meal together for your entire family in less than 15 minutes. When you buy things on sale and you get your meat, you can very easily go ahead and add that to a clean mason jar and can it for 70 minutes. That is all on the instructions, and as I said before, you can use Google or get you a ball canning jar book, and there have been changes that are extremely important in ball canning book. Make sure it was published the year 95 to the present before the actual pressure canning instructions or any of your hot water bath boiling instructions. You want the year 1995 to the present in order for you to get the true retested, modified, and updated versions. Extremely important note to keep. I will put my affiliate link in the description box for the Instapot Max that will guide you over to Amazon. The Instapot Max. There are other Instapots all over Amazon, but the Max, I'm so proud of it. I've cooked in it many times already, and I am truly, truly pleased with this particular product. Will not look back. To save money, benefit your family, and distress your home life on a daily basis. If you work outside your home, these things will be extremely beneficial to you in saving time, saving energy, and lessen your load and preparation time because you will have done it in advance. If you want to know more about the Instapot, to follow and look up multiple YouTube videos. You can even see some on Pinterest and TikTok and various social media areas. You can also find a lot of information by going to their website, where everything there is a free download, the recipes, the information, and this particular model actually comes with a free downloadable app for your phone where you can readily pull up recipes and instructions right there, very quick. It's just ways that we need to consider when we purchase quality and we make that upfront investment. It can give us large returns. For example, 5 pounds of carrots costed $3.49, 11 cents tax. Divided by, I got 7-pint jars and 1 cup for supper out of that 5-pound bag. When I divided only the 7-pint jars into the total for the carrots of 5 pounds with tax, it was 51 cents per jar. I get to reuse my canning jar over and over. And lids and rings are readily available at most all box stores, grocery stores, and through Amazon as well. If you've liked this video, definitely give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you think might like these ideas and benefit from them. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Well, I'll be canning y'all.